Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to our 9th episode of SMLT Artist, and today in our studio we have Meda Norbutaite. So how are you feeling?
Hello. I feel myself very well because I am second time.
Oh, okay.
First time I saw your very good production.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very nice to hear. So, by the way, all of the Meda's socials will be here on the screen, and for our viewers on SMLT Instagram account, you can actually ask the questions in our live. And if you don't finish your live, you will see the answers in our finished video on YouTube. So yeah, I think we can begin. So the first question is quite easy. How old were you when you started to explore your creativity? How did it happen?
Maybe I became interested in art when I was 13. I began learn in art school, and it was my recognizing. I don't know how to say when it was enough successful time for my art, and I found that maybe I could be interesting with my creation.
Okay. What was your medium when you first started? Was it drawing? Was it painting? Like, what exactly interested you when you were 13?
At first,
yeah.
When it was interesting when I found drawing with graphite pencil, because I never draw with graphite, and when I was in exams to children art school, it was a drawing exam, and I see in classroom that other children draw, and just with graphite pencil, and never draw light and shadow in black and white, and it was my first drawing, and I became highest balus.
Oh.
Evolution.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was happy. Oh, it's good, and I liked drawing from that time. I liked drawing very much, and my first creation is about drawing.
Okay. So the next question would be is how did you exactly discover your art style?
About style, I began interested when I studied in master degree, when I need to find myself, and for me suggest my very good teacher. He is a very famous Lithuanian painter, classic, and he suggested me to move relief texture, which relief texture I used in drawings, and so it was that I relief texture began use in painting. Before oil painting, I create drawing. Not all. I covered not all canvas with texture, but in places. But it was interesting that after, when I came back to drawing, I began draw like without relief texture, but with distorted line, because in painting, relief texture create incorrect distorted line of silhouettes. It's interesting that it's for me. So it's my style.
Okay, yeah, well, I can really clearly see that in in your drawings and paintings. So, when it comes to painting and drawing, what medium do you like to use the most, and why? What is the reason?
Sorry, repeat.
The medium. What do you like to draw with or paint with the most? Like, what sort of textures? What do you like more? Watercolors, oil paints?
Medium.
Yeah.
Okay. So I told that in oil painting I use before I use relief texture with relief mass for relief, and then with oil. And in drawings I liked very much. At first I like choose different sort of paper. It's very interesting because paper, different paper can draw, let draw different things. Yeah. And I like ink with pen, and sometimes use watercolor, and for example, here is just ink. Yeah.
And watercolor.
Yeah. It's just ink. Watercolor more clear.
Oh, okay.
More clear. It's nail polish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering why is it so shiny.
Yeah. And I like to use what at my hand. It's random. It could be wine. It could be coffee, tea, or beer. It's because ink let dilute. Yeah. Diluted ink is very interesting and depend of paper. Yeah. It's colors that depend because other situation, other paper, color, other not the same ink. Yeah.
Do you maybe use like colored ink, like from different colored inks, or do you just dilute it?
Just black ink.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we can move on to the next question, and I wanted to ask you, how do you come up with ideas of what to paint?
It depends of most of my mood, what I choose, but it depends of actual themes, of course. What I think it depends of what I feel, what I lived, and because I think that in Croatia very important to be to know situation, to know that you need to know all about it and reflect what do you feel and what do you mind.
Okay, so you just have to reflect from the inside. What do you feel and what do you think? But does it happen to you that you sometimes just go and this idea pops into your head and you decide to paint it?
It depends too. Sometimes I come to studio and begin straight on the canvas, draw, and composition is alive. But themes for me most interesting themes is about human relation, about behavior of human, and I like to analyze life by psychological or philosophical perspective.
Okay, so it's very complex, I would say. Okay, so I guess we can move on to the next question. And you mentioned that your manner of painting takes after the Dutch masters. How do they inspire you? What do you like most in their work?
Yeah, it was in my beginning of fell in love in art.
Oh, okay.
I was teenager and I found that I like very much post stamps with painting.
Oh, okay.
And there were I collected them, and after years I found that it was Rembrandt, Rubens, and Little Dutch.
Okay.
So I liked Rubens very much because his very interesting, very expressive strokes.
Yeah.
And when I looked at his reproductions, I always was waiting that and imagine something will be happen. Something is very interesting for me that recognized.
So they were alive.
And it's about Rubens. Rembrandt, of course, light, and when light organized relief, and you can see skin or clothes textures. It's for me was very interesting. And then and my beginning of creation in painting, I liked very contrast in light and shadow.
Okay. Well, Dutch masters are, I would say, very realistic. Was your earlier work more in the realism style? Was it like that?
Yeah, earlier I create more realistic, but when I used relief texture, it was...
It's changed, your works?
It's changed, yes.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you about Egon Schiele specifically, because it's clear that he held a great influence to your artworks. So what is it about his style that you love?
Yeah, Schiele is very interesting for me. Schiele and Toulouse-Lautrec is, I found the same distortion of lines. Human figures is very expressive, very interesting to see because it's not realistic. And of course, Schiele is very interesting in his
maybe dynamic
provocation.
Oh, yeah.
He's provocative,
yeah.
But I don't know. I like very much. It's for me, yeah. And after I found for myself Freud, Lucian Freud, plump bodies, very interesting.
Okay.
Forms, and I like Kiefer because his very deep textures, very interesting relief textures. It's for me too, and complex of that I use in my creative way.
So what I'm getting is that you like textures a lot.
A lot.
Okay. When you're painting a specific subject, what do you pay attention to the most?
I told about that it's human. Yeah. And,
yeah, but maybe you notice something in the human that you want to portray specifically. For example, maybe you pay attention to the eyes a lot. Or if you're painting the whole body, maybe it's a body part that you like the most, maybe the stomach, arms.
It depends what I in every work I need to decide what I want to say exactly then I choose which part of body
that makes sense.
let me tell about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You also mentioned that one of your biggest inspirations is a material, physical body, especially the human body. Why is that? What do you like about it?
I like draw and paint nude from model, because I like that feeling, how to say, like levitation, something what is between artist, model and canvas, and that energy feeling, I'm very emotional.
Okay.
And it's for me, it's let something something create really true, really open, because body is nude body is more open. The body language is movement, behavior. It's and then body is nude is more seems more recognizing.
I mean, it's our one true natural form, I would say, the nude body. After all, it's like just human. It's who you are. But I wanted to ask you. You said that human bodies are sensual and emotional to you. So, how so? In which way are they emotional to you? Like just from the beauty, or how does it work? The whole emotional thing.
Last my exhibition was changing. It's my bodies was nude. Bodies was from baby to old man.
Okay.
Oh, and it's for me, it's beauty. Every age. Because I like textures very much. Yeah. And body skin for me is very interesting material of and so, but it's outside. But in that exhibition, I tried to see inside, and when and inside, human inside, you can show by his body too. It's but it's so then you need something other things, symbols. I use in my creation a lot of symbols, metaphors, and of course, just nude body. You don't tell don't let my thoughts reflect very well. I need use that other.
Could you maybe tell us about an example in your work that maybe uses a metaphor? Because someone might not catch that real quick. Do you maybe could describe the metaphor that you used, or just tell us about a certain work that has a metaphor?
A lot of metaphors in my works. It's my way of my creation, but I don't know fast about maybe a gold calf. Then that calf is died. In Bible.
In the Bible, yes.
In the Bible is other, but in my painting is death and this blood, and it's about human. The same Bible theme, but in different execution about that you need to think about that
Okay.
from other.
Okay, I get it. So one thing that I wanted to ask, when you paint nude models, do you have people pose for you? Do you create a connection with those people that you work with?
Yes, it's, they are really persons. They are yeah, it's, of course, and I like very much. I take part in plein air, where we create nude painting.
Nude paintings,
yeah. And after I made in that plein airs make a lot of drawings, a lot of sketches, and when I create paintings about one or other subject, where I need nude body, I just use that sketches. I don't need any more because it's about other things. It's just for forms, for poses, and yes.
Oh, okay. So moving on to the next question, I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite artwork that you created and why? And for the live and for our YouTube viewers, we will put the painting. You will see it on the screen. So, what is your favorite work?
It's in my book.
Oh, could you open it? Show us.
Yeah. It's my new book printed in quarantine time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a life made from that plein air.
Oh,
drawing.
okay. And obviously we will want to hear the story. Why is it your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay, this one. Okay.
I like it because my first thoughts about my decisions to create about human, about behavior, relation, feelings, and here they are painted naked bodies and wandering in sea of empty glazes. And before I told a little bit about openness. It's openness, and I like to be open and like open people. And I don't know exactly why I like it, but I try to explain.
I think it was because your driving point, as you said, it's when you decided to move on to human form more. So it was one of the first things that you did, and I think that's why it's important and favorite, because you moved on to the human body a lot. So yeah. Okay, moving on to the next question. What is the most important factor in a painting for you? Is it the aesthetics? Is it the emotional part? Is it the idea? What is the most important to you?
Most important at first, when I begin create work, at first is most important idea. Idea, and after I looking for ways how to say about, and looking for objects, for metaphors, for symbols, what could help me for that. And second, I create some compositions, and of course, this composition come aesthetic together. Yeah,
so it's kind of both. It's the idea and it's the aesthetics too. It's like okay.
It's come because at first it's of course idea and aesthetic maybe last at last because I like sometimes without sketches. I told that without sketches to come to canvas and create. Because I know I can come to studio and know what I want to say and straight to and after my spray of my I don't know
of ideas I guess
and after I decide I need something to correct and then I a little bit come to and yeah
okay. So these questions that I have on my page have come to an end, but I wanted to ask if we have any questions in our Instagram live. We don't. Okay. So this is almost the end. And one last question, an open question, I would say. Is there anything else that you would like to share? Maybe give a nice message to the viewers or...
Yeah, I would like to invite all who will be in Vilnius till from 30th of September till 21st of October to come to my exhibition. It will be in Vilnius in gallery Arts Bridge, Menų tiltas, Užupio street in nice area Užupis, and see my works alive.
Okay, so this is it for today. I wanted to ask you to share, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our social media. It will also be on the screen. And thank you for watching. And thank you for being here.
Thank you, thank you.
And one last thing, we also like to give out gifts. And since you love watercolor,
thank you very much. I like your paper very much.
Okay, well, thank you for watching. Thank you.